Good evening, 2K Hoopers, and welcome to another MCPA 2K League broadcast. Welcome to week number 2 of the MCPA 2K League, and you are locked in for Season 2 action, continuing tonight with two primetime matchups between the Dallas Surge and the Atlanta Pride on the Xbox One side, and then over on the PlayStation side, you're going to have the MCPA Crush taking on the MCPA Storm. We're going to have a night full of hoops coming your way, so make sure to get in the chat. Let me know that you're rocking with me. And, of course, it's your boy, SnowBikeMike, ready to bring you the hype, ready to bring you the spicy play-by-play that you want to hear throughout tonight's broadcast. But tonight, we're going to be tipping off with the Xbox One side, so we're going to see the Dallas Surge taking on the Atlanta Pride. Remember, I want to see you use the hashtags out there in the chat. Hashtag feel the surge and hashtag take pride to root on your favorite team. And of course, give some love out there to the MCPA 2K League team for putting all this together and getting it ready for another week of action. As we head into week number 2, we look back on week number 1 with a whole lot of fun across the league. A lot of great matchups, a lot of great games. But let's focus right now on our Xbox One side. Tonight, we are going to see the Dallas Surge taking on the Atlanta Pride. Both these teams did not win their week 1 series, as Dallas Surge is going to go into this week heading in at 1-2, and the Atlanta Pride looking to get in the win column, currently sitting at 0-3. So both these teams are really going to be fighting hard tonight to try to get that standings currently up and looking a little bit better. Let's focus in on that Dallas Surge. As you guys know, last week on Monday, we kicked off season number 2 of the MCPA 2K League, and I was there to bring you the call between the Dallas Surge and the Chicago Fusion. We saw a 3-game matchup between those two, and Dallas was only able to get 1 win out of the 3, losing that series last week. But some positive for that team. All 3 games remained close for Dallas as they took those 2 losses, and they did take 1 win on the back of Jelly Fam and CT Killa. We're going to see a lot of these two. That point guard center combo is going to be very clutch for this team as they head into week number 2. But you're going to see some of the role players step up as well. Rain, Truth, and Prime will all be on the court as the supporting roles, and I'm very excited to see these guys play. We know Rain, a.k.a. the Rainmaker, is able to knock him down from that corner and wing area outside the arc, and then on the opposite side, you're going to have Truth there as well. So we're going to see a lot of pick-and-roll meta, of course, and then the kick-out to either one of the corners. So we will see what that looks like as we continue on. On the opposite side, we're going to get our first look here on the broadcast for the Atlanta Pride. This is going to be an exciting one for them as we check out their starting lineup and see what they're going to be bringing to the table. But as I take a look right now, looks like our game is currently searching for opponents. So, MCPA 2K League Hoopers, get up in the chat, get excited as week number 2 is about to begin. And it looks like we will be traveling to the dirty South, as is Atlanta. The ATL Pride will be here at home, currently sitting at a record of 0-3. So you know they're looking for that win. But on the opposite side, coming from the D, Dallas, Fort Worth, you are going to have the Dallas Surge coming out in that neon green. Watch out, hashtag feel the surge. Your starting lineup for your opponents coming from Dallas: Jelly Fam, Truth, Prime, Rain, and CT Killa. Your home team in the all-whites representing Atlanta. You're going to have Game Changer, Ray, JR, Peanut, Pride, and Round7.com making his Season 2 return. 2K Hoopers, grab your popcorn, grab your favorite Gatorade, because 2K Hoops is about to come your way. Brought to you by the MCPA 2K League. Make sure to hit that follow button at the top of your screen if you haven't, to never miss an upcoming MCPA 2K League TV broadcast. Tip-off starts now with your home team controlling the tip off the gate, and now Atlanta looking to make some noise. Like I talked about, currently sitting at 0-3, and you're going to get the rip right off the bat from Truth, who's coming out with that lockdown defender, and that's going to set the tone early for Dallas as they get the rip and the easy transition layup to go up 2-0, playing away. And there comes another steal coming from Dallas in the defensive side. firing on all cylinders to kick off this first 30 seconds of action. Let's see if they can get another bucket, go up by 2 possessions, and that's going to be a deep three from the corner coming from Truth again. Truth now with 5 points and already engages the takeover badge, folks. Might be one of the fastest times I've ever seen the takeover badge come out. We're looking at about 40 seconds of play, and Truth is already locked in with the lockdown. And now coming up, we need to see Atlanta right now get a basket and get a good possession. 2 steals have led to 5 points right now is the difference. And that's going to be a missed opportunity from that wing 3. And now Dallas back on the run. A 1-on-5 situation. They're going to have to pull out and reset. A long 2 comes in. No good from the corner. And a great pull down by Peanut. We're going to see a good matchup tonight between B.A. Peanut and CT Killer, the 2 big men. And CT Killer commits the foul with the body, and that's going to be an and one situation here for Atlanta to possibly make this a 5-3 game. And wow, a quick back and forth affair to start off your first minute of action. Dallas with a couple of quick turnovers leading to some great points on the offensive side, and Atlanta struggling to get going here at home, but they do draw the foul and the and one to possibly make it 3 here to kick off Monday night matchups here with the MCPA 2K League. Of course, it's your boy SnowBikeMike bringing you the hype, bringing you the energy tonight, and I want to see those hashtags tonight out in the chat. Remember, if you're rooting for the Dallas Surge, use hashtag #FeelTheSurge, and on the opposite side, for the Atlanta Pride, I want to see that hashtag #TakePride, and let me see who you're rocking out there as I take a look in the chat right now. I got Dre the Sloth is in the building. Mr. Leaderboards, what's going on, my guy? Thank you so much for the love, and shout out to everybody out there in the Twitter community. I saw your posts. I saw the call-outs. I appreciate all the love and the support from each and every one of you. Remember that I'm never not seeing it. Your support means the world, and I love bringing you the call. And CT Killer back to the basket. No good there on the fader, but we're going to see a lot of back-to-the-basket basketball from the big man. He wants to get the grill going. He wants to lather up some chicken and make some barbecue chicken for all of us out here in the chat. But Atlanta able to answer back with another 3, or first 3 of the night, and make it 6-5 right now. As Atlanta in this second minute of action, they're able to answer the call, gets a good defensive stop leading to a 3, and they're going to take their first lead of the night, 6-5 early going in this one. And oh wow, a long 2 does drop in. Highly contested there, but Dallas is firing on all cylinders from the outside, shooting the ball. Now, 2 long 2s and a big 3 right now. Dallas is looking good. As I take a look out there, Dreadhead Shooter is in the building. Hashtag fuse or lose. I love that one. We're definitely going to use that one right there. Who else we got out here? Surgeon 7. Code. Thank you so much. Nerdy Swagger 1989. Thank you for the love. Gaming with Duke in the building. And Papa 2K. Hashtag Kings get crowned. Back to the action right now. 2.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. We are just kicking off our Monday night of 2K Hoops here with the MCPA 2K League team. And Dallas is going to take a highly congested shot, but who's there? The big man, CT Killer, pulls down the offensive rebound. And we're going to have a reset now. And here comes the big man getting the body on Peanut. Can he get the ball to drop? Yes, he does. Awkward angle there, but able to use the glass and get that one to drop, make it a 9-6 ball game. And we're back up by 3 here for Dallas, currently playing in that lime green uniform for you guys. Atlanta here at home. And both teams struggled in week number 1 with their 3-game series. Atlanta currently sitting at 0-3, and Dallas currently sitting at 1-2. So both these teams are going to look to come out on week number 2 and get some wins here on the leaderboards. Of course, I'm going to be taking you later on to the MCPA 2K League website to show you the leaderboards, show you some of the stat leaders coming out of week number 1. But until then, we're going to focus in right now on this big man matchup as Peanut able to draw in a big-time defensive rebound over his man. That is CT Killer. Let's see who on Atlanta is going to get answers and get going right now. And that's going to be a great kick down to B.A. Peanut. As I've been stressing a lot, the big man matchup is always big when you're taking on Dallas. Can your big man answer the call to defend and go on offense against CT Killer? And we saw that in week number 1, and here we are. Peanut, he's going to have a big task on his hand. Jelly Fam as well, going to be a player to watch here for Dallas at that point guard position. He kicks it down. Great defense by Peanut with the body, and CT Killer's going to miss that. That leads into a great run in transition. Humble, be different with a nice transition dunk right there, and you love to see that getting it going for the Atlanta Pride. Shoot the leather off the basketball. There's my boy Adonis in the chat. Great to see Adonis. Happy to see him coming back for season number 2. One of my favorite players from season number 1. As many of you know, I helped out the MCPA 2K League in season 1, and I get to see a lot of returning faces heading into season number 2, and it makes me so happy to see all of you progress and get better year after year. Love to support you on your season 3 grind, heading to the big leagues of the NBA 2K League, and it all starts here right now over the summer with MCPA 2K League Season 2 action. And right now, we got a defensive 3-second call. I believe that's going to be on CT Killa, and that's going to send them to the line for 1, make it 12-11, and Atlanta's going to get the ball back and a chance to take the lead with 23 seconds remaining on the game clock for quarter number 1. That's a great backdoor cut over to Hall of Fame Game Changer. And Game Changer able to get his first bucket of the night with a big-time dunk right there. Gotta love it from Atlanta, and that's how you finish out the quarter coming from the comeback. Trailed 0-5 to start the first minute of action with 2 quick turnovers, but here they are now up 13-12, 5 seconds on the game clock. Jelly Fam doesn't want to put that one up, but he's going to pick it out, and that's going to be the end of your first quarter here in Atlanta. Atlanta Pride currently up 13-12 over the Dallas Surge. Remember to use those hashtags, Surge or Lose, and of course, hashtag Take Pride. I want to see you out there using those hashtags, and of course, if you are participating in the MCPA 2K League, let me know who you're playing for, when you're playing. Love to come in your streams and check it out throughout the week. Week number 2 begins right now here for the MCPA 2K League. And we got some great defense going on right there. The kick down for the backdoor cut, not going to be able to get it. And B.A. Peanut gets a great offensive rebound on his defender. And going up the paint has been defended, no. And that's a big-time block. And now Dallas is going to be back on the run. Great stop there to stop that one. And another big offensive rebound, though, for Peanut. You got to keep eyes on that one. Him and CT Killa going to be trading back and forth, and CT Killa gets his call as he gets that one to drop, and he currently has 4 points with 4 rebounds. Bucket goes up, no good. Peanut able to pull in another offensive rebound, but it leads to a turnover, and Dallas Surge able to get out of a couple of sticky situations right there. Those second chance opportunities for Atlanta not able to drop like they want, leading to turnovers, and now Dallas able to get back in the lead 14-13 in this back and forth affair here in the second quarter of game number 1 of your Monday night matchup here on the Xbox One side. Jelly Fam takes one of his first shots of the evening from the free throw line, no good, and Atlanta back on the run here at home. They're going to go up a missed opportunity with the bunny layup as 3 defenders are able to crash down in the paint, and Jelly Fam and the boys are going to be back on the run. Jelly Fam up to CT Killa, the pump fake, nothing coming from it as the defense is able to collapse in the paint, and that's going to be kicked over to the wing for the reset. 8 seconds now on the shot clock. CT Killa back to the basket, back over to the corner once again. He's looking for rain to try to put one up, and folks, watch out. B.A. Peanut rises above the rim and sends that one back to the sender. And B.A. Peanut and the Atlanta Pride get the shot clock violation. A great defensive stand there for your Atlanta home team. And B.A. Peanut firing off right now. 2 back-to-back offensive rebounds and then leads to the big-time rejection there. And that's what you want to see for this Pride team. Let's see if they can take the lead right now with this position or this possession, as B.A. Peanut's not able to knock that one down. We're off and running here with the Dallas Surge. Let's see if they can find something here, or will they reset with Jelly Fam? Yes, they will. Pick and roll now starting off. The step back 3 is going to drop. Jelly Fam answering the call, gets his first bucket of the night, and that's what you want to see. If you are a Dallas Surge fan, you got to get one of your playmakers, your role takers. Of course, Jelly Fam, get him going early, and we saw him in week number 1 definitely answer the call. Him and Truth up at the top were definitely going hard, and of course, they also had their other player, D. Harv, go hard out there, rounding out that threesome there, and that's going to be a missed opportunity with the rejection. And Dallas now on the run, currently up by 4, but the pass is stolen. You could read that one from a mile away as he looked to get the drop down to CT Kill on the run, and that's not going to go past the Atlanta defenders, and they're going to get a reset now, see if they can make this a one-possession game now, currently trailing by 4, 2 minutes remaining in the first half of action. Of course, it's your boy SnowBikeMike checking in with the chat, and there's going to be a great bucket right there by Game Changer. Game Changer has answered the call. He's been doing really well. Want to give a big shout out to my guy, Cops Block out there. Remember to go check out Cops Block on the Twitter account. He's got a great blog where he's taking note and showcasing all of the MCPA 2K League matchups and players to give them a spotlight, give them a chance to shine on the big stage in the community. I know Cops Block has great community presence. He's so well-spoken. He does a great service for the community, of course, but he's also there for the 2K community to help all of these youngsters come out there, shine, make a name for themselves. So go check it out on Twitter at Cops Block. Make sure to check out the blog and check out everything that he's putting down. But back to the action. Atlanta able to knock down a deep 3 there, make it 20-18 right now with a minute remaining. And that's going to be kicked over to Rainmaker. Rainmaker no good from the hash mark. And now we're going to be back on the move for Atlanta. A chance to tie or take the lead with a 3. They've been firing right now to make that a comeback. And here comes a 3 from round7.com. Round 7 able to knock it in, make it 21-20 now. As we've had a great back and forth between these two teams for game number 1. Remember, it's Monday. We're coming off the weekend. We're shaking off the cobwebs and turning on the engine. So I expect both of these teams to really be firing come into the second half and, of course, into game number 2. We're going to have a 3-game series coming your way, and we also have 2 games going on over on the PlayStation 4 side that we can go check out throughout the evening. But Xbox will take priority here on this Monday evening with SnowBikeMike, and B.A. Peanut puts it up. Great defense by CT Killer, and they're on the run. There's the kick down to the Truth. And Truth, can he get something going? Not going to get anything in the reset now with 16 seconds up on the shot clock. Goes over to CT Kill on the elbow. Tries to give that give and go. Back to Prime. Prime, elbow extended. A great shot there. Make it 25-21. And we're back to a 4-point lead with Dallas to end this half. We got 8 seconds on the game clock. Can we see Ray JR put one in? No, JR not going to be able to knock that one down. And that's going to be the end of your first half. Dallas playing away here in Atlanta will be taking the lead, currently 25-21 for game number 1 of this Monday night. And your player of the half is Jelly Fam, currently sitting at 6 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists, shooting 100% from the outside. And you can definitely take a look at that steal column. It is 3-2, but 2 steals to kick off the early evening of this game right after tip-off. Definitely set the tone for Dallas. We got a close matchup heading into the second half of game number 1. Make sure to stick with us, but we're going to pause for a quick station identification. What is going on, 2K Hoopers? It's your boy, SnowBikeMike, broadcasting to you live with the MCPA 2K League. And I want to remind you that you can hit the follow button at the top of your screen to never miss an upcoming MCPA 2K League broadcast. And, of course, if you'd like to subscribe to get ad-free viewing and those sweet MCPA 2K League emotes in the chat, you can support the team by subscribing here on Twitch. And, of course, if you want to sign up for any upcoming MCPA 2K League event and or season, go check them out at their Twitter page at MCPA 2K League to stay up to date with everything and get involved in the future. And I will be taking you later on to the website at MCPA2KLeague.com. They got updated standings and stats that we'll be taking a look at through week number 1. Of course, I'm your boy, SnowBikeMike, broadcasting to you live, bringing you the hype and the energy for this Monday evening. It's a beautiful Monday here in May, and we're kicking off week number 2 with the Dallas Surge playing away here in Atlanta, and they have pushed their 4-point lead up to a 10-point lead to kick off the second half of action. So let's dive into some gameplay. Of course, use those hashtag fuse or lose, and hashtag take pride in the chat to root on your favorite teams. And of course, if you see any MCPA 2K League staff in the chat, make sure to give them some love. Tell them thank you for all of their hard work and efforts. And of course, always keep it locked with the MCPA 2K League. And Prime is going to put that one up. The leaner goes in from the free throw line. A nice one right there. As I take a look here in the chat, we got Bounty out in the building. Bounty TV 45. Thank you so much for the love. It's Gaming with Duke is in the chat. Mr. Leaderboard said, SnowBikeMike, are you going to be doing commentary for tomorrow night's game? Well, tomorrow, Mr. Leaderboards, is your boy SnowBikeMike's birthday. And let me tell you what, there's nothing more that I like to do than commentating some 2K hoops. So maybe on my birthday, if I'm free later this evening, if you tag me on any of your matchups, whatever time it is, if I can stop in and commentate, I would love to make that happen on my birthday. No way better to celebrate than with some 2K hoops and all of you 2K hoopers out there in the chat. So make sure to tag me in a Twitter post to see what I can do. But, of course, until then, I will be broadcasting every Monday and maybe some more days throughout the summer with the MCPA 2K League TV team if I can. And here we go. We are back on the call. Still a 10-point lead right now for Dallas. So while we have this downtime, CT Killer gets the steal. Of course, I do want to talk about week number 1. Week number 1, heading into week number 2, we have Dallas Surge sitting at a 1-2 record, and their opponents right now from Atlanta, the Atlanta Pride, currently sitting at an 0-3 record. So here we are in week number 2 on a beautiful Monday evening, and both these teams want to get some wins in the win column. Of course, I was here last Monday broadcasting the Dallas Surge taking on the Chicago Fusion 3-game series, and I can tell you the first 2 games in that series, Dallas was right there fighting in game number 1, loses game number 1, able to win in a close one in game number 2, and then game number 3 got a little out of hand with the Chicago Fusion taking that win to end the series. But really for Dallas, they have a couple of bench players that they're going to be able to put in and out with D-Harv, Go Hard, and a couple of role players who we're really going to see really shine here, and that's CT Killer and Jelly Fam. Team is kind of built around them with some great shooters on the outside from Truth and Rainmaker. We're seeing our first appearance right now from Prime, and Prime has done really well, but can your 2 big-time role players play big? You see CT Killer currently with 6. We saw Jelly Fam sitting at 6 points, 4 assists to kick off the first half. And, of course, these guys are really going to be looked upon to carry the load. The role players will be there to assist and knock down shots when they're called upon. But as we take a look at the current meta of pick-and-roll offense, these guys are really going to be leaned on. And right now, currently sitting by 14 points, the floodgates slowly opening as we have about 6.5 minutes remaining in game number 1. And looks like Dallas came to play here for week number 2. Some great defense have led to easy transition buckets, just like you're seeing on your screen right now as Dallas goes on the run. And Jellyfam's going to put that one up. No good there. But we'll see if Atlanta, coming into game number 2, or maybe just to round out the final 5 minutes, can go back to the drawing board, get their coach involved, and maybe draw up some game plans to exploit what's going on here in Dallas. But we will check that all out, and looks like we are going to get a shooting foul. No, I think that's going to be a bonus shot right now coming in for the Atlanta Pride. And as you take a look at that leaderboard, only one player for the Pride into double digits right now, sitting at 12 points, a 37-25 game. Of course, I want to hear from each and every one of you out in the chat. Let me know what you're seeing. You got Cops Block in the building. Adonis, I believe, is in here right now. That man can shoot the leather off a basketball. One of my favorite players from the MCPA 2K League Season 1. And right now, Atlanta gets a bucket on the run, make it 10 points. And Hall of Fame game changer, I'm going to circle his name. He has played really well over from that wing position, playing off ball, getting some great backdoor cuts, leading to some big-time jams. And, can he get more involved later on in this final 5 minutes that we're about to see? That leads to a steal from Hall of Fame game changer. He's going to be on the run. The kickback now over to round7.com, a season 1 returner right now. Kicks it over into the corner, and 3 going up. 3 is knocked down, and we got a single-digit ball game now with 36 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Atlanta here at home trying to make it interesting for our final 5 minutes of game number 1 for our Monday night matchup. And Jelly Fam, great job holding his defender on the hip. He's able to get a quick one to drop in there on the free throw line. And we're going to see about 1 or 2 possessions remaining here in the third, as we got about a 4-second differential here on the shot and game clock. 20 seconds on the game clock, 15 seconds currently on the shot clock. And JR is going to try to go to work on his defender. There's the kickback over to Peanuts. And Peanuts left wide open at the elbow, does not want to take that shot. They're going to look for round7.com from that hash mark logo. No good there. B.A. Peanut able to bail him out with this second chance opportunity. 3 offensive rebounds and not able to knock down 1. And it looks like that's going to be the end of your third quarter of action. B.A. Peanut currently with 15 rebounds. Only 4 points, though, unfortunately. And right now, Atlanta down by 9 heading into our final 5 minutes of action. Make sure to use those hashtags. Hashtag fuse or lose. And a hashtag take pride. I want to know who you're rooting for our final minutes. And, of course, remember, it's a 3-game series. We got plenty of action. We got PlayStation 4 going on as well. We might take a look over with the MCPA Crush and the MCPA Storm throughout the waiting times. But right now, as we lock in here, Dallas looking to secure this Game 1 victory over the Atlanta Pride. And CT Killa, nice drop step, no good there as he leans into the defender. If he went into that middle of the paint, probably would have been wide open there. But you're also going to see a little bit of a dig, some double teams coming out from Atlanta. They know CT Killa can get it done on the sticks down low. He is a force to be reckoned with, and how do you control that? How do you stop that? Some digs from the wing, double teams if you need to from that weak side, any way to help B.A. Peanut down low before he turns his back to the basket and goes to work. But right now we got a 7-point game once again. Atlanta trying to get in this, and that's going to be an and one for CT Killa. CT Killa now going to get the and one and make it a 42-32 ball game. 10-point advantage in favor of your away team, and it's looking real good right now for the Dallas Surge team. And last week we talked about it. Dallas Surge going 1-2. I was able to reach out and talk with CT Killa. Told him, hey, you did a great job. Keep your head up. It's only week number 1. And he said, Mike, I'm getting back into the flow of things. Me and the team, we're going to have something new coming into week number 2. We're not going to sit at 1-2. That's unacceptable. And I know he really took that one to heart going up against the Chicago Fusion. And here he is tonight, starting off our Monday night, playing big. 9 points, 8 rebounds. He's trying to claw towards that double-double right now. And that's going to be game changer with the rejection, though, coming from Dallas Surge as they're defending that painted area and still with the 10-point lead, not letting anything go in for Atlanta. And really, we got 3 minutes remaining. They're going to look to control the narrative. B.A. Peanut with a big-time block, though, off that left-handed drive. And now Jelly Fam goes up. Great kick down to CT Killa. And CT Killa going to get rejected again by Peanut. 2 back-to-back blocks for B.A. Peanut, who's playing real big down low. Fortunately, leads into a turnover for the Dallas Surge. And oh my gosh, folks, the chase down block from B.A. Peanut comes out of nowhere to stop that one. B.A. Peanut with the takeover badge and 3 back-to-back blocks to defend his home turf here in Atlanta. And 2.5 minutes, still plenty of game time to try to get back into this one. JR puts one up, no good there. And Humble going to get the offensive rebound on the long one. And now they got 2 minutes, 5 seconds on the game, on the shot clock. Going to go up, no good. The offensive rebound comes in once again. Game changer. Going to throw it away, though. And unfortunate for the Atlanta Pride, unable to get a bucket there after some big defensive stops and a couple offensive rebounds to give him a second and a third chance. Nothing from it. Rainmaker going to put one up, no good for Rain, and that's going to lead right into CT Killa's hands, and he puts the back up, make it 47-35, a 12-point game with 2 minutes. Just getting a little out of reach for the Atlanta Pride, and really for Dallas, it's all about controlling the narrative. Right now, you let B.A. Peanut put up 3 rejections and let a couple turnovers happen, and now we got a 9-point game. You got a minute 43. You can take as much time off the clock as you want if you are Dallas. Let's see if they continue to keep this high tempo or if they slow it down and really milk the time that they have. Truth over there in the corner may have been listening to the broadcast as he's going to pass it out back to Jelly Fam, and we're going down into 4 seconds on the shot clock, and that one's going to drop for Jelly Fam, make it 49-38, 11 points, 123 remaining. Atlanta here at home looking to go 0-4 unless they can make a miracle happen right now down in ATL, and it's going to start with some quick offense here. Can they make that happen? JR trying to get something going, can't get it, but great patience there to get the left-handed drive and a right-handed throwdown right now. 49-40, 9-point advantage for Dallas in the lime green jerseys. Rain kicking on down to Truth. 3 from the corner. Can't get that one to drop. That one definitely could have been the nail in the coffin, folks. But Atlanta now, chance to make it a 7-point game, possibly a 6 with JR's 3. That one drops, make it a 6-point game with 45 seconds remaining and almost gets a steal off the inbound. That's B.A. Peanut getting his big hands in the passing lane, but it's going to go back to Dallas now. Both teams with 2 timeouts. Dallas got to get a bucket here. Control that narrative. Like I said, do not let this lead slip up. Currently up by 6. At one point was up by about 12 points here. And that lead has dwindled here late in this one. And Jelly Fam really going to work that clock right now. 7 seconds on the game clock. Throws it away to B.A. Peanut everywhere on defense in the final 5 minutes of action here in the fourth. And there's going to be the takeover badge from JR. JR and the boys got to work fast, though. Only 18 seconds on the game clock. Everybody seems to be looking at JR to do something. The leaner 3, no good. And unfortunately, the offense just couldn't get the motion, couldn't get anything going. And that's going to lead to CT Killer for the 2-handed throwdown. And that will be your nail in the coffin for game number 1 of our Monday night matchup. 51-43. Dallas will definitely be taking this one here to kick off week number 2. Make it 51-46 as JR is able to knock that one down. And Dallas comes out strong here in Atlanta. Little push at the end from Atlanta. Definitely needed that throughout the second half of action, but just couldn't put that one together in the final 5 minutes. And Dallas playing away will get game number 1 of this 3-game series. Let's get into it right here, right now. Game number 2 of our Monday night MCPA 2K League matchup coming your way here in Atlanta once again. So Atlanta will have the home court advantage against Dallas. We're going to see those lime green jerseys coming out right now. And can Dallas go up 2-0 in this Monday night series? We'll find out right now. 2K Hoopers, use that hashtag. Hashtag fuse or lose. Hashtag take pride right now for your favorite team. Let me know who you think is walking away with this W for game number 2. Let's jump into your starting lineups. For your home team in the all-white, JR, Round7.com, B.A. Peanut, Humble, and Pride. Game changer, my apologies. And for your away team in the lime green, representing the D, Dallas, you're gonna have Jelly Fam, Truth, Prime, Rain, and CT Killer. Tip-off begins right now for game number 2 of our Monday night matchup. Here we go, and it's going to go in favor of the away team. Dallas wins game number 1 with a 6-point advantage. And we're going to have a quick foul coming in from Honcho. Honcho difference. He's going to be going up on the lineups right now. And so to kick off the evening, we have 7 seconds on the shot clock. Not much movement coming from Dallas. It looks like they want to get over to that low block right now with CT Killer. Here comes the double team, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. So about 24 seconds of just kind of standing still, trying to get that offense going. And Dallas, they're going to have a quick slip up to start off game number 2. Let's see if Atlanta can come out firing after taking that loss in game number 1. We saw in that final 5 minutes of the fourth quarter, they really were able to try to claw back from a double-digit deficit. And right now here in game number 2, you want to set the tone. Let's see what they went into the locker room and redrew up for the offensive side. And JR is going to kick it down to BA Peanut. Peanut, possibility of getting a shot clock violation. Both teams going to get called for 24 seconds there, as we have now about a minute into gameplay for game number 2. No points up on the board, and really no offense, no movement at all. And let's see what Jelly Fam and the boys are going to draw up right now, as we're going to see a double screen coming in. Here comes that button hook cut, not going to be called over there as Atlanta gets that one. But the dropout from Rain at the top of your key, that's going to lead to a 3. And Rain gets the first basket of game number 2. He had 14 points in game number 1, and I really like that offensive set right there. Everybody watching the button hook off that screen, and then he just kind of cuts back up to the top of the key. That's a great move there. And Atlanta unable to capitalize on their offensive possession, and a smart foul coming in from Game Changer, as he's going to stop the transition there for Dallas. Now sitting at 3-0, and they're going to get a second possession here to possibly make it a double-digit lead with a basket. Jellyfam going to wrap around the right-hand side. Nothing coming from it. Some great defense leads into a steal from Game Changer, and now we're going to be on the run with Honcho going up with the left-hand slam, making it 3-2 in our first 2 minutes of play. A little bit of a slow start for both teams, but really the offensive side is where we're going to be keeping an eye on everybody. Jellyfam gets the kick down over to Prime. Nothing coming from it at the top of your key, and the reset is going to need to come out. And there's CT Kill on the right-hand block. You know he's going to go back to the basket. The big body's coming out the pump fake, and almost got away with a little bit of a travel on that double pump. Able to get the air ball, and the second chance opportunity does drop for CT Killer. But something to watch sometimes when you kind of abuse that pump fake button here in the 2K world, you can get called for that traveling, and CT Killer was close to getting that one for sure, but able to bail out his team, gets the offensive rebound and the putback. Another missed opportunity from Atlanta, and now we got a 5-2 ball game. Currently 1-4 from the field for Atlanta. 3 missed opportunities, and we're 2.5 minutes into game number 2 right now, with both teams really trying to get it going once again for game number 2 in this 3-game series. And Jellyfam from that corner, that's going to be good. Now a long-distance shot. Round7.com has shown his range from game number 1. Knocks down that one. The returner from season number 1 is here shining right now in this Monday night matchup, and he knocks down a big one. Let's see if he can keep it going. Jellyfam answers right back, though, with a 3 of his own. Looks like just as far of a distance as well, and both these guys showing their range right here. 10-5 now, and we got a cold meter over here for the point guard of the Atlanta Pride. That is JR. And JR, he needs to get going, as you're going to be matched up against Jellyfam on the defensive side, and you know he's really going to be bringing it to you. Hall of Fame Game Changer unable to knock that one down. Peanut gets the offensive rebound, reset the shot clock right now, back up to 14, and Round7.com tries to put it in from the elbow. No good on the second chance, and we got a bounce pass coming in for the Surge. No good there in transition, and a smart foul coming in from Truth to reset the defensive side and stop the transition. A minute 23 remaining in the first quarter of action. Dallas up 10-5 right now. And let's see if JR can get it going. Currently sitting on that cold meter. Needs something. And knocked down a couple of big threes in the end of game number 1. But starting off game number 2, ice cold. Round7 puts the defender on his hip and able to knock down another big-time 3, keeping his team alive with the final minute of the first quarter of play. 10-8 right now, folks. Jellyfam now going to kick it up to Prime. Let's see if Prime can get activated here. Great find on the backdoor roll from CT Killa, and a perfect pick and roll scenario right there from the big man. And Prime gets an assist on the board right there. And JR now with 44 seconds remaining, still sitting at ice cold for the first 5 minutes of action. Gets the step back. Thought about it, but, when you got that cold meter, you got to double check yourself and get going a little bit differently instead of shooting 5 feet from the arc. And now Round7.com, 2 big threes so far. They're looking at him to start producing. 2 seconds. Round7, a great backdoor cut off that give and go, and that's going to go 12-10 right now. 23 seconds. We will probably see the final possession of quarter number 1 of game number 1 of this 3-game series tonight to kick off Monday night of the MCPA 2K League Week 2 of action. Jelly Fam now milking that clock. 8 seconds. Step back. Hezzy does get it. The alley. The oop drops in to CT Killing. A great find over to the big man to end the first quarter of play. It's going to be 14-10 heading into the second quarter, and that's going to be your score, 14-10. We're going to pause for a quick station identification. What is going on, 2K Hoopers? It's your boy, SnowBikeMike, back again with the MCPA 2K League. We want to let you know that the MCPA 2K League is broadcasted to you live Monday through Thursday here on twitch.tv/MCPA 2K League TV. You're going to have awesome matchups throughout the week, starting at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 West Coast, Best Coast time. You're going to have commentators from the community come in and bring you the play-by-play action. So make sure to tune in if you're looking for some Pro-Am hoops. And, of course, let your friends and family know when you're here on the big broadcast. Let them know so they can come in here and support you. Remember, if you want to broadcast, if you want to commentate with the MCPA 2K League team, go reach out to them on Twitter. They'd love to have some of the community come out here, work on their skills, and be spotlighted here on the broadcast, just like I am right now. So big thank you to the MCPA 2K League team. And, of course, thank you to all of you for inviting me into your home, giving you the call throughout the evening. This is Monday night, week number 2, kicking off right now, and our game of the week is going to be the Dallas Surge taking on the Atlanta Pride right now. Should say game of the night. My apologies. But let's jump back into the chat. Let's see who's rocking with us right now. Chico 2K. What up, Chico 2K? Thank you so much for the love. Crossover King, thank you for being in the building right now. See a lot of you out there in the chat. Thank you so much for all the love. And if you're lurking and enjoying yourself, thank you as well. Let's jump back into the action right now in the second quarter, beginning now 16-12 with the Dallas Surge playing away in that lime green once again. Took game number 1 here in Atlanta. Now for the game 2 back-to-back. They're back in Atlanta. They're up by 4, and they are looking pretty good. Both teams struggling to get the offense going in that first 5 minutes, but they're going to get the answer going. And Humble able to get that one to knock down on top of CT Killer and put his team down by 2 here in Atlanta. And I believe that's going to be Rain. Great pump fake and a great dribble in to get that short corner, too. That's a nice move, especially knowing that these role players are going to be able to be knocking down threes from the corner. Defense going to be jumping at any chance they get. And a steal coming from CT Killer, who's currently sitting at 8-2 with 1 steal. And now the transition not going to be stopped, or going to be stopped here by Atlanta. And they're going to kick it down to CT Killer. The 50-50 ball goes his way, but he misses that one. And now Atlanta going to be on the run to try to make it a one-possession game. Round7.com, the no-pass jack leads to nothing there. And now on the opposite side, you take a look at those stats, 8-11 from the field for Dallas, as they've been shooting well, keeping it consistent, definitely inside the paint as much as they can. 8-14 now in Jelly Fam, looking to get it going on the offensive side. Defender on his backside, able to get that one to drop in as the larger defender, Game Changer, unable to get that backside block. And that's going to lead to a 20-14 ball game. Why don't we take a quick listen in and see what Dallas and the team is talking about with CT Killer right now on your stream.
Boy, your box, what is you doing? What is you doing, baby?
He gonna look the pass, y'all, so watch out.
He's gonna get an animation.
And I can't even block you because he in the way.
All right, can we try it one more time?
Other side, Truth.
Still not set up.
Other side, Truth.
Forget it, bro. Forget it.
It's not forget it. Oh, good shot, though.
Boy.
We got 24 whole seconds. Like, that play only take 3 seconds to run once we in position.
I know, but we
In his
need to
zone.
come down
In
and
his
line
zone,
up
too.
right, bro.
Yeah, that's it.
Hit him with a flash one time.
He's still running.
Oh, that's green.
I got it
No,
right.
don't run it, Jay. Don't run it. Don't run that. Run it. Hit him with the flash down the zone because they're gonna be standing in spots. They're not gonna move.
43 flash.
No, bitch can
I thought we were gonna have fun.
They in the zone.
All right.
Pass, Jay.
And here we come back from our Turtle Beach listening. Shout out to Turtle Beach out there. They're not sponsoring this event. I just like to use Turtle Beach. So, back to the broadcast. Of course, you can hear in with that Dallas Surge listening, calling out the defensive sets, looking like the Atlanta Pride stepped into a zone, able to break that one down and keep this 5-point lead here in Dallas. And Dallas right now looking pretty good against this squad. Currently 8-16 from the field for the Atlanta Pride, 11-14. So you can really see the shooting disparity coming from Atlanta here at home, not able to get that basket to drop. And right now that's going to lead into their 5-point deficit. And they're going to need a reset right now and try to get it going with this final minute 33 of action in the second quarter. And second half coming your way, and it looks like timeout from Humble Be Different, and that's a smart move right there to stop that one as CT Killer gets his hand in the cookie jar and almost leads to a steal. And right now, as we take a look at some of your point scores right now for Atlanta, we got one player in double digits. And then on the opposite side, CT Killer currently with 10 and 2. Looking pretty good for the big man. 1 second on the shot clock. Going to go up no good. And CT Killer and Jellyfam, a great double team down low in the painted area to stop that possession. And a minute 15 is going to leave Jellyfam wide open from the wing. No good. CT Killer gets a great offensive rebound. And here comes the big man to try to go to work, but getting bodied by B.A. Peanut leads to the bad pass across the paint. That's going to be steal, and Atlanta's going to be on the run, which then leads to a foul by CT Killer to stop the run for Atlanta. Down by 5. Let's see if they can cut into this deficit right now with a minute remaining in the first half. Low-scoring affair to start off game number 2 here in Atlanta as we head into our next final 10 minutes of game in the second half. Let's see which team answered this call and comes out on the offensive side and brings some energy, and a great alley-oop right there. Humble Be Different is able to get that one to drop. Prime now over in the corner. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Going to kick it up to Jellyfam, who's going to have to yak one up from the three-point line. Tries to get the drive. Defender all over him. And CT Killer pulls down another offensive rebound. Make it 3 for him. But he's going to get called for the 3-second in the key violation. Unable to get out of that painted area, but a great offensive rebound to give his team a second chance. And a 3-point lead right now for Dallas. And Atlanta with the final possession of what could be the first half right now. A chance to tie. Round7.com. He's going to knock that one down. Great patience over there in the corner to get his defender to jump, take a couple dribbles over, and be wide open. So we got a 24-24 ball game heading into half right now. Jellyfam able to knock down a 3 of his own at pretty much the buzzer of the first half. Make it 27-24. My apologies. Dallas currently in the lead right now. Jellyfam and CT Killer in double digits here. Jellyfam's going to finish another with the halftime player of the half right now. 12 and 4. CT Killer 10 and 5. Rain with 5. 2 goose eggs for Prime and Truth on the opposite side. Round7.com with 13. Honcho Be Different with 8. And B.A. Peanut with 3 will be your halftime scores heading into the second half of action here in Atlanta. It's your Monday night matchup with the MCPA 2K League. Of course, SnowBikeMike here on the call in the broadcast booth, bringing you the hype and the spicy play-by-play that you want to hear throughout the evening. We got a 3-game series underway. We're in the second half of game number 2. Dallas playing a second back-to-back right now here in Atlanta, able to take game number 1 with a 6-point lead. Here in game number 2, they're up by 3 in a close one heading into the second half. And let's see which team is going to come out with the energy here to kick off half number 2. And CT Killer, he wants to go to work. The leaner, Dirk. That is good from the elbow. Make it 29-24, and the stick skills starting to show for CT Killer as he's starting to try to fire on that barbecue. Now on the opposite side, JR did well at the end of game number 1, knocking down a couple of big-time threes, but really game number 2 has been ice cold all the first quarter. Heading into the second quarter has been kind of a non-factor. Seems like the Atlanta Pride team doesn't really go through the point guard position as opposed to the Dallas team, who really is going to get firing from Jellyfam and CT Killa, their role players, the three on the wing, they're all looking to knock it down, but Jellyfam able to break down his defender. A good long 2 right there from that free throw line extends the lead now up to 7 points, 31-24, and just like that, you got a 5-0, 4-0, my apologies, run right now for Dallas. Now JR going to get this high screen and roll with B.A. Peanut. B.A. Peanut unable to get the roll right there as the double team comes out and stops JR. JR going to just try to beat the defenders, and that's going to go straight out of bounds right there, and that's going to give the MCPA Surge the ball underneath. Dallas looking real good on the opponent's basket right now for the inbound. And great backdoor cut coming in from Jellyfam. Doesn't want to put it up. Takes a dribble out. And a long 2 is not going to go in right there. Unfortunate for Jellyfam. A great backdoor cut. Doesn't want to capitalize on it. And dribbles extremely out of the key to try to put up a long 2. No good there. And now JR and the boys from Atlanta unable to answer back with a turnover, though. And now we're going back with Dallas here on the run. And it looks like the run will be stopped with the reach in from Game Changer, who's been quiet in game number 2 as well for Atlanta. He played really well in game number 1 with some great cuts and some great jams. Now here, trailing by 7, though, somebody's going to have to step up on the offensive side for the Atlanta squad, and they're going to have to control those turnovers. And CT Kill is now going to get this ball underneath. Better be careful of the 3 seconds. Doesn't need to, as he gets the great spacing from the defender and gets that one to drop. 33-24 now. 2:37 remaining in the third quarter. Second half action of game number 2. Dallas currently up 1-0 in this Monday night matchup series. 3 games on your way here on the Xbox One side. And then, of course, over on the PlayStation 4 side, you have the Crush taking on the Storm. Over on the PlayStation 4 side, we were able to see the Crush get their first win of the season over on the end of game number 1. They're going into game number 2. And here for game number 1, the Surge able to get it, and they're going to go up to 2-2 on the season. Atlanta Pride currently sitting at 0-4. They need a win. They want to get up on the win column, and let's see if they can secure one, but currently down right now by 7 points, and it hasn't been going their way all night as Jellyfam gets the high screen and roll, trying to work his defender, gets his man to jump, no good there, and a great rebound and outlet by Peanut, who's going to lead the Game Changer, who gets a nice drop-down dunk right there, make it 33-28 now. Remember, out there in the chat, I'm keeping an eye on you. Let me know who you got by using the hashtag Fuse or Lose. No, hashtag Feel the Surge and a hashtag Take Pride. Game Changer going to get rejected at the rim, but a great drive to get the position there, unable to knock it down, and the ball does go their way. Back to Honcho, and Honcho catches a body there, make it a 3-point game now. Atlanta makes a little bit of a run right now. Minute 19 remaining, and they're down by 1 possession. Let's see if they can get back into this one. Jellyfam's going to go up, no good there, and a chance to tie with a long 3 or make it a 1-point game with 1 minute remaining. Round7.com, great pump fake. The drive, that's Honcho with another throwdown from the corner and make it 33-32 now. 1-point game. Atlanta making a little bit of a run right now to end the third quarter of action. Dallas now with the ball, currently up by 1 at 1 point in the third quarter, was up by 7. That lead is quickly evaporated here for the Surge, and now they got to find a way to get back in control of this one, and that's how it's going to start with CT Killa. Mismatch down low, easy bucket there. Still a 3-point game. Atlanta here at home, a chance to tie with a long 3 and try to keep it close right now, heading into the final 5 minutes of action. That's going to be a reach-in foul from CT Killa. 2 fouls for CT Killa right now. 16 points, 6 rebounds as he tries to head for the double-double, first double-double of the evening if he can make it happen on the rebounding side. B.A. Peanut now with 4 seconds. The team for Atlanta looking to get something. A steal comes in, though, off that loose ball into Dallas. It's going to be on the run, and that foul is going to stop the move. Honcho, smart foul there to stop that one, as that was going to be a 3-on-none possession there in transition. And they're going to go straight into the corner, kicking it over to Rain right now. And Rain breaks down his defender. Great spin move there. Great pump fake. And catches the body down low. Make it 37-32. We're back up by 5 with 21 seconds remaining in the third. Atlanta had it down to a 1-point game, just couldn't get the possession there on the offensive side, leading to a couple of turnovers, but makes it a close one here heading into the fourth. Let's see if they can get a good bucket right now. Round7.com. The step back three from the hash mark, no good. B.A. Peanut able to get the offensive rebound, and no, Honcho can't get that one to drop, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. 37-32 here in Atlanta. Dallas leading up by 5. We're going to pause for a quick station identification. What is going on, 2K Hoopers? It's your boy, SnowBikeMike, broadcasting to you live with the MCPA 2K League team. Of course, you are live for the Monday night matchup between the Dallas Surge and the Atlanta Pride. Make sure to hit the follow button to never miss an upcoming MCPA 2K League broadcast. The MCPA 2K League broadcast to you live Monday through Thursday, each and every evening at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific, so you can tune in live for Pro-Am Hoops all week long, Monday through Thursday, here on the Twitch channel. Make sure to hit the follow button at the top of your screen, and let's head back to Atlanta for our final 5 minutes of action for game number 2. Welcome back for game number 2. Final 5 minutes right now, and CT Killer able to get the block to defend the paint. We got a 37-32 ball game as both teams have struggled on the offensive side, but Dallas able to put something a little more together. They're currently up by 5 and have took game number 1 by 6. So will we see a similar matchup here for game number 2? B.A. Peanut with the takeover badge pulls down the offensive rebounds, rips the ball from 2 defenders, and throws down the gigantic dunk on 2 bodies for Dallas right there. And he puts his team now down by 3. And that's going to be an easy bucket, though, for CT Killer, as B.A. Peanut has to step up on Jelly Famine. The stop, unfortunately, cannot come for Atlanta. And now we got a 5-point game right now as Dallas continues to hold on to this 5-point lead. We got 3:30 remaining in a close one here in Atlanta. Atlanta lost game number 1 here at home as well, so they don't want to lose game number 2 in front of the home crowd. And that turnover is not going to help them right there to get the offense going, and a foul coming in from a Honcho. Be different, and Honcho going to be called on that one for the reach. Over to the far corner. The far corner does go in, and that is Rain from the corner. A gigantic bucket there, making an 8-point lead now for Dallas. And where was the defender there? That inbound coming all the way across court, and nobody able there to stop that 3. And right now you do have Dallas up 42-34 with 3 minutes remaining. Let's jump into the Dallas headsets right now with their Turtle Beach listening. And let's see what Dallas is talking about here with the final 3 minutes.
Y'all playing good defense, though.
Thanks, Coach. Oh, give me that. Truth glitchy.
Oh, there go one. That's one. That's one. In the bucket.
Hit B.
Give me that, bum.
Man, he got a contest. Fuck.
All right, wide open shot. Good shot. We live.
Oh, yo, remember Preem, when you feel like he closing out, that pump fake gonna kill him, bro.
Yeah,
Go flash.
he
Hash,
close
hash,
now.
I still got my takeover if y'all
hash,
need, if y'all
hash,
ever want to use it.
Go to. Come up, Truth. Shoot.
No, yeah, we got it.
Take over. I don't know, bro.
Good shot.
Shot True. I mean, Ryan. Dang.
Don't know how to run it. Why we even trying?
Man, move on to the next play. Why are you talking? Just go to the next play.
Yeah, Jelly.
Yeah, you're right. I ain't gonna talk. You got it.
That's a shot. Nah, I already hit the pass, but they just do it late.
Come on, you gonna give me that?
Well,
And coming back in from that Turtle Beach listening, of course, shout out to Turtle Beach. They're not sponsoring us, but we're calling out the product. Right there with that Turtle Beach listening, coming in from Dallas Surge right there. You can hear the coach in the headsets right now talking over with the team, encouraging them here in the final 2 minutes of action. And, of course, CT Killer playing real big down low to put his team back up by 6. Atlanta trying to make a run, but really Dallas controlling that run, going back and forth with them. And we got a minute 41 remaining. Atlanta here at home with 1 timeout remaining. Dallas with 2 timeouts and in the lead. And Game Changer is going to draw the foul. That's going to send CT Killer here in the line for the bonus. And he's got a chance to put his team up right now by 8 points, which really could continue to increase this margin, which will not help the Atlanta team right now. And both do drop in. He's going to activate the takeover badge here in the final minute 40. He's going to wrap up right now with 22 and 9. Let's see if he can hit that double-double marker before the end of game number 2. And that's going to be a big-time shot coming in from JR. CT Killer going to draw that one in. And it looks like that's going to be, 22 and 9. Maybe they'll update that, but 22 and 9 for him. And now Jellyfam and the boys are going to control the narrative here and really work that clock. And no, I take that all back. CT Killer's going to go to work against Peanut, bodying poor Peanut right there. Says, get out of my way. And he puts his team up by 10 with a minute 13 remaining. Can Atlanta get a quick bucket here and try to make things interesting? Round7.com currently sitting on ice cold, and that's going to be CT Killer now reporting it with the double-double, 24 and 10. 7 defensive rebounds, 3 offensive rebounds right now. And 3 defenders trying to get that stop on Jellyfam. Just going to lead the CT Killer wide open. That will be the nail in the coffin there. 12-point advantage for Dallas. Unless Atlanta can knock down some quick threes, I do not see this game going back in favor of that. And that's going to be a steal leading on to the run. And that's going to be the truth. Giving you the truth right there. 52-38. Dallas looking real good. Make sure to use that hashtag feel the surge, and hashtag take pride to let me know who you're rooting for in our Monday night matchup for the MCPA 2K League TV broadcast. And, of course, it's week number 2, and Atlanta going to go to 0-5 now after this loss. Dallas now will go in a positive record, sitting at 3-2, and a chance to go 3-0 in this 3-game series on a Monday night as we head into game number 3. And, yeah, flex big fella, CT Killer turned on the barbecue late in the game number 2, and 26 and 10 for CT Killer, 3 blocks as well. And this squad is going to go up 54-38 to round out game number 2 here in Atlanta. And Atlanta going to have to go back to the locker room, back to the drawing board, and see if they can get something drawn up against this squad. A long 3 not going to go in, and that is your ball game. 54-38 in favor of Dallas once again.